Hello everyone, it is me, BlackSonatta here, and welcome to the Cubic Castles Beginner Guide, where I will teach you from the ground up how to play Cubic Castles, an online MMORPG sandbox game with exploration, building, crafting, and a lot more. In this video, we will be going over how to set up your account, the overall controls and layout of the game, as well as talking about levels and quests. With that out of the way, let's get started on creating your account. Okay, so you just entered in Cubic Castles for your very first time and it is time to create an account. It's pretty simple to do that actually. All you have to do is type your in-game name, click on play, read and accept the terms of service, and click on continue or start at home. Even though you just created the account, we are not done, because we also need to keep your account protected by setting up your password. Inside the game, you go on the menu by clicking on the upper left button. You'll notice that the menu looks a little bit confusing, but I will go on that later. To go back to the first screen, just click on the quit button, which is located at the down left corner. After getting back to the first screen, click on the question mark next to your name and click on the first option. Then you just type in the password that you want and type your email. After that, you will have created the password on your account and you are good to go. The layout of the game is basically where all of the game information and options will be shown. The Cubic Castles layout is kind of confusing because of the amount of things that are shown to the player, but I will explain the function of each button of the game briefly so you don't get lost. When entering the game at first, you will get a view that looks like this. First of all, your inventory on the bottom of the screen is where all of your items will be shown. If you click on the arrow or drag it up, you will see your whole inventory. Second of all, and this is for mobile players, at the left and right corners of the screen there will be the joysticks. You will have your left joystick for moving your player and two buttons on the right, one for moving your camera and the other one for jumping. After that, at the upper left corner there will be four things. First of all is your health and level. I will go in more detail about levels later on this video, but for now, notice that your level can be seen at the upper left corner or right next to your name, which shows your level and your country. Next, we have this balloon, which is for sending messages in the chat. Everyone's messages appear not only above their heads, but also in the chat log up here. And then we have the menu. Clicking on it will show up all of your options. We have the profile option, which shows a little bit of information about your account. We have the rules at the left side, which shows you a little bit of the rules in the game. We have your friends list that shows you which players are online, as well as having the option of adding a new friend. We have the leave realm option, which transfers you from your starter realm to the overworld. And then finally, we have the quit button that gets you out of the game. Going back now, at the upper right corner we have this door which gets you to leave the realm into the overworld, and finally we have this yellow cube. This cube is the currency of the game and it is called qubits, which is represented by the letter C. Upon completing the starting tutorial room of the game, you will get right at the starter realm through this portal that takes you into the overworld upon passing through. You will be noticing two things right off the bat. First of them, at the right side there will be a blue and red gift. These gifts are essentially a starter kit that gives you some goodies. You can get only one of them and they give you different items. Here's a list for what items you'll be getting from each gift, but keep in mind that the difference between each gift is not really impactful, so you can go by the one that you seem fit. After getting your gift and walking around your realm, you will find this machine. This is called a dehydrator, and the purpose of this machine is for placing your dehydrated cubes. Dehydrated cubes are items that you can get by mining blocks, and you can get a random prize out of them by adding them to a dehydrator and waiting a set time. There are 5 rarities of dehydrated cubes and each of them can give you a set of different items. After that we have this computer, and this is for the realm setup. Here you can set the permissions as to who can modify a realm, who can join a realm, and who can access the realm setup menu. You can also ban players or give them a trust status that allows players with that status to get the permissions that you have chosen. The permissions can be set up for either only the realm owner, any player who joins a realm, or only the realm owner and players with the trust status. You can also unban and untrust players at any given time. You will also be finding a chest hidden at the back of this cliff that you can use to store any items that you want, and by climbing this hill, you will be finding an anvil that you can use to craft a limited amount of items. That summarizes the introduction for the game. I hope this video was helpful to you in any way. If you would like to support me, you can subscribe to my channel and send this video to someone who might find it helpful, so that way we can help more players who might be misguided. I hope to see you guys on the next episode of this series, where we will talk about mining, crafting and level perks, and as always, have a wonderful day.